iPods. Now you're probably wondering, why are you recording this? What is the point of this? Cut! Focus. My God. iPods. Now you're probably wondering, what is an iPod? Are you stupid or? Okay, focus. Okay. Metro PC, yes. Hello. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Oh. Well, that's just shit. Next, phone. Now this one's also an LG. Good design. Now this phone is one of the best phones ever. Let me try to turn it on. Yeah, it doesn't turn on. Fuck! That thing was supposed to. Next, phone. Left-handed version. This monstrosity. Can this even fit on the screen? Oh, okay. This phone is a beast. Let's test the camera. What? This is a priority. So I just realized this phone can do this. Does that look normal to you? I don't think it looks. Can you please? Last phone. Psych. We're gonna do this one last. Okay, it sucks. This is one of the worst videos I could ever make. Bro, this phone don't even work. I'm done with this. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Fuck you. Shut up. What is happening? I don't know. I know one thing. That this phone is one of the best phones from Samsung, actually. This is called the Samsung Instinct S30. If you guys can see that, DM me if you can see that. My Discord account is... Yeah, that's my Discord account. Okay, so this phone is going to be prior to this phone, which is going to be prior to this phone, which is also going to be shit, which is also going to be prior to this phone, which is also shit, which is also going to be prior to this phone right here, which is actually my phone that I use all. Why does this always have to freaking happen, dude? I don't. Which is gonna be. Why can this not? Which is gonna be prior to this phone, which is my phone. Which is also gonna be prior to this phone. I love this phone. To this tablet, which is. What the fuck even is this? I hate you so much. Okay, seriously, you should not. Can my camera please? It's trash. Will this turn on? Enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna be reviewing the ZTE Zmax. I don't know the model. Hold on. Z970. It has Android 4.4.2, but it says that it's actually using Android 4.4.4 because I updated it. And Android KitKat could be a pretty good upgrade because Android KitKat has some features that most Android versions don't, including the newer versions. Like multicolor LED. It uses green. It has a green flash and a red flash and an orange flash. It's multicolor. And the Play Store works fine on this. I tested it and it's pretty good. But the thing is about it is that it doesn't perform really well, and the middle touch on mine is broken. So I can't touch about here in the middle. But I can touch the rest of the screen. But Angry Birds Classic performs pretty well on this because of how many times pumped it up. So let's do a demo of Angry Birds Classic. Boom. Yeet. Boom. Yeet. Boom. Yeet. Ow. Darn it. Angry Birds performs pretty well on it, but the one app that I haven't tried is the flashlight. Now the flashlight, and if you shake it, look, hands free. I can't see. There you go, you're better. Oh, and you're probably wondering how I got Angry Birds Classic. I'm not going to tell you. And the camera quality is pretty good. It's about 8 megapixels. That's pretty good for a cameraman. That's pretty good. But the thing is that most of the gameplay on this isn't that smooth. But when you pump it up to like a really demanding game, it really shows its strength. Now, video streaming works pretty good on this, but the thing is that it doesn't run any videos at 60 frames per second. So when you're watching like ASUS videos, Ultimania videos, or Friday Night Funkin' videos, it's not as smooth, unlike newer phones. But the advantage of this is that it has a big screen, about a 5.7-inch screen. And that's actually pretty big for the people who like watching videos on phones. And it's also an advantage of recording and seeing more stuff inside of the frame instead of seeing less. And it has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8205, which works pretty well on this. And it can even run like Geometry Dash, but it can't run really high demanding levels on Geometry Dash because when it tries to, it doesn't really work as well. Let's get on to the specs. The specs has a Qualcomm Snapdragon, and the Qualcomm it uses is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8205. And the battery is about 3,400 mAh. And the RAM that it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and it comes with 16 gigabytes of storage, expandable to 256. The model is the Z970, and the Android version is 4.4.2 that comes with it. But if you bought it in a newer year, it would update to Android 4.4. About it is that it does not support YouTube anymore. As you can see, it says switch to youtube.com, This version of YouTube.com is out. This version of YouTube is out of date, and no updates are available for your device. But since it has a big screen, it has big performance issues. But there's one con about it. You cannot change the font on it. It has to stay the same font. But it can do some cool things. Like it has a cool helpful widget that tells you what to do and what you can do with your Android device. And you can go with long-term use if you're not going out of your way to keep the screen on, because the thing about it is that you can't download many apps on it, like Reddit, Twitter, and a bunch of other apps. But the thing to make up for that is to use your other Android device. And there's also something you can do with this phone, which is actually really cool. And what that thing is you can do with it is record amazing, and I'm talking amazing videos. And you can also customize the color of the LED, which is actually pretty cool. But it doesn't support VR, and it doesn't have a gyroscope, which is kind of sad. But this thing can do more than you can even process inside of your brain. It can do stuff, okay? Also, it supports some things like Google Voice Search. How do you calculate 2 plus 2? And as you can see, that popped up. And the home buttons glow like all old phones, which is actually pretty cool. But you can't really do much with it. Like, there's one thing that you can't do with it, and it's, well, basically you can do everything with it, but its Wi-Fi reception, its data reception is pretty bad for this big of a phone. But since it's a ZTE phone, it can spy on you because it's made in China, and China spies. But look at the phone. The camera quality is pretty good, as you can see. But one thing that you can't do with it is, well, I don't even know. But it has a lot of modes: normal, auto, manual, HDR, panorama, and etc. And you can also root it, which is actually pretty cool, but that would void your warranty. And that's it. And that was my review on the ZTE Zmax C970. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below if you have this phone. And if you do, you are pretty cool. But other than that, now we got all of that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Just gonna move the camera right there. Okay. Don't move a freaking. Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Creeper Games 360. here to review the ASUS Transformer Pad TF300T. Why am I on performance mode? Oh yeah, I was playing game. Look at this, guys. Watch how dim this gets. Now this tablet is very snappy, as you can see. It's very snappy, as you can see. Look at how vibrant the display looks. It looks vibrant on the camera, doesn't it? Well, in my vision, it looks like bullshit. Not about the he said, she said bullshit. Why is the camera tilted? Bitch. Now the ASUS transphobia. Now the ASUS Transformer Pad TF300T is a very snappy, as you can see, snappy. Very snappy. And also a very fast device. Look at my hand size compared to this tablet. That's ginormous. And the thing about it is also that it has an ambient light sensor, which also makes auto backlight better. And even though it doesn't have a super IPS display like the Prime did, it's still it still gets very bright, as you can see. Very bright. And this right here, wait, does that actually show on the Holy? It doesn't. That's the thing. Okay. Anyways, and if you turn on performance mode, it'll be 2 times faster than it originally was on balanced mode. So let's launch a demanding game like Geometry Dash. And as you can see, let's play a demanding level. Lag test by Sir Punch. Now, as you can see, wait for it to load in the level. I'm just gonna talk to you while this is taking forever. You want some ASMR or something? I don't know what you want from me, okay? This is gonna take forever to load. It's a lag test. What do you expect? Oh! This is taking forever. Fuck you. It's gonna take forever. Besides, it's only 1:15 and I have shit to do, so can ya hurry up? Goddamn. I gotta upload this to YouTube. Can you hurry up? Oh my, finally. Okay. See, look at this, guys. Hold on. Look at this, guys. It runs Look at this, guys. It runs extremely smooth. Look at this, guys. It runs extremely smooth. Look at the... Oh! I don't know how I did that! What am I'm just spamming! Whoa! Ow! Sorry. I just get very excited when I do something like that. Okay. So that was the performance mode test. Fucking bitch. Now that was the performance mode test. Oh, why did I set the brightness so low? And now we're gonna look at this. 83 freaking Fahrenheit! Oh my gosh, it's hot. Another thing about the tablet is that you can switch, since it has Android 4.2.1, as you can see, look at this, guys. You can change the launcher from Android 4.1. Hold on. It's going to switch in 3, 2, 1. And now it changed. So look at that, guys.
That's the Jelly Bean 4.2 launcher. You can switch on the fly too, which is awesome. So now if you see, as you can see, looks brand new. Looks like a new ass tablet, bullshit like that. As you can see, a bunch of really cool stuff we can do with the new launcher. But I like the old one, so I'm gonna switch back to the old launcher. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And boom, guys. As you can see, it switched the launcher, and now it's in the old Jelly Bean 4.1 launcher. And the display can get really bright, as you can see, really bright, and really dim. And there's an automatic brightness setting that automatically adjusts your brightness with the ambient light sensor that's right here. And if you cover it, it permanently gets dark. Now the storage, you can get either 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes, but I got the 16 gigabyte one. Hold on, guys, let me do something. Okay, guys, I'm actually stalling Antutu benchmark. And as you can see, my tablet got the highest score rating out of whatever those devices are, obviously. Anyways, guys, that was my review on the ASUS Transformer Pad TF300T. Make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, guys, peace out. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hey, guys, it's me, Creeper Games 360, back at it again with another video. And today, I will be reviewing the ZTE Grand X4. Now, you might be wondering, all ZTE phones are bad and they can spy on you, right? Well, that has actually been confirmed on a website called, I don't know what website, but it's been confirmed that a lot of ZTE devices spy on you. And that's the exact reason why no one buys ZTE phones, because they spy on you. And that's a good reason why you shouldn't buy it, but I could recommend that you can buy one, but tape the front camera. Tape the front camera. And take off the tape when you're using it and put it back on when you're done using it. That's what I recommend for you to do. And if you're playing on it, well, there's no performance mode, so I wouldn't know what you can do. Other than that, let's get to the review. The ZTE Grand X4 is 5.5 inches diagonally, 720 by 1280 pixels, 13 megapixel back camera, 1080p, 2 GB RAM, Snapdragon 425, a 3,140 milliamp hour battery, which is pretty good for a device like that. It was announced in 2016 September, and it was launched and released in 2016 of September. And the display is an IPS LCD, as you can see right now. Clearly IPS, shit like that. It runs Android 6.0.1. Like, if I go into the settings right now of the phone, you can see that it runs Android 6.0.1, as you can see. Android 6.0.1 is a pretty good OS if you're looking to get some things done really quickly. The model number is Z956 because, well, it's a ZTE. Why wouldn't ZTE put Z's in their model number? Anyways, yeah, that's about it for that part. Now we're gonna do the rest of the specs. Right. The chipset is a Qualcomm MSM 8917 Snapdragon 425, 28 nanometers. The CPU is a quad-core 1.4 GHz Cortex A53. That's pretty good for a phone like that. The GPU is an Adreno 308, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty fast. It's pretty snappy. Yeah, pretty snappy. Card slot is micro SD XC, which is really, really good. I'm talking off the goddamn charts. I'm sorry. Why did I do that? The protection is Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which, I mean, isn't really that all powerful, as you can see right here. You drop it like this. Actually, it is pretty powerful, though, not gonna lie. The internals are 16 gigabytes of storage and 2 gigabytes of RAM, which I already said. An eMMC 5.1, which is cool. Main camera features, yay! 13 megapixels autofocus camera with an LED flash, which you can see at the back link here. An HDR, which is really good for taking close-up pictures. A panorama, which I don't know if anyone actually uses panorama. Video 1080p 30 frames per second max. The selfie camera at the front can spy on you, but the good things about it is that it's a 5 megapixel camera, and the video is blank. I think it's 2 megapixels actually, 2.1 megapixels for video. The sound is a loudspeaker. Yep. A 3.5 millimeter jack. The communications are Wi-Fi 802.11 BGN Wi-Fi Direct Hotspot. That's the WLAN. The Bluetooth is 4.2, which is nice. A2DP LE. GPS is yes with a GPS. NFC is no, because it doesn't have NFC. Radio is FM radio, which is nice. It uses USB Type-C, as you can see right there. Pretty nice. Sensors, a fingerprint rear-mounted accelerometer, proximity, and compass. You can see the fingerprint right here. Knocks the phone. And then you got the battery type, lithium ion, 3,140 milliamp hours, non-removable, standby, up to 715 hours. That's a new record. Talk time, up to 26 hours. That's also a new record. Colors, black. Models, Z956 and Z957. The SAR is 0.88 W kilograms head and 0.19 W kilograms body. The price is about 200 euros. And don't forget about the one and most important part about it. The wallpapers. The wallpapers are really, really cool looking. Like, this one's so shiny, bro. And, damn, bro, look at these. I like these wallpapers. They're awesome. Best wallpapers I've ever seen, actually. Anyways, guys, that was my review on the ZTE Grand X4. Make sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to go to GSM Arena for more detail on the specs. Anyways, guys, peace out. Okay, hey guys, Creeper Games 360 here. And today I'm going to be reviewing the X-Treme 7C tablet. Now, you might be wondering, I've never heard of this tablet. What is this? Like, honest to God, what is this? Well, this is an Android 4.0 by far, as concept tablet. And it's pretty outdated. It's, like, old. And when I say old, don't think it's just like, oh, 4.0 this, 4.0. It's like probably like 6. It is 4.0, I'm telling you. Like, watch this. You see the App Store? 4.0, ice cream sandwich. You see this, you see the settings, you go to here, ice cream sandwich. Now, basically, I'm going to be doing a review on this. This is basically like the normal make and model of the all-winner A13 Q8, but it's just like a slightly smoother and more rich model. Kind of, it's basically basically the make and model of the Mi Traveler 78Z. It's actually Mi Traveler. That's the actual brand. And shout out to them, by the way. It's also the make and model of the ASUS, but just older. Now this tablet, Jesus. Wi-Fi works well. It doesn't lose connection when you're far away from it, like every single other tablet does. Used to, that is. This tablet, it can run Angry Birds fine. Let's pause and skip to Angry Birds really quick. So yeah, Angry Birds works good on it. It's pretty smooth. I'll take this for example. Hold on. Yep. Yeah. It's beatable. You can play the game like you're supposed to in this. Now, what about email? Now, I can't use email because if I go into Gmail, it'll show that it says add a Google account. But if I add a Google account, let's pause to me adding my Google account really quick. It shows that it couldn't sign in because it's a really old Android version. So that's why. But hey, who emails anymore? We're talking about Geometry Dash. Does this game run well on it? Well, let's see and find out. Now, I've actually played this game on here. It runs meh. It's pretty slow since it only has 512 megabytes of RAM and a 1 gigahertz CPU, which is an all-winner. All-winner A13 to be exact. But, yeah, you can see it runs, hey, that's the processor. It runs pretty well. You're gonna launch a level here if it'll even load in the first place. Okay. Like this, for example. Oh no. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Well, yeah, it runs Geometry Dash fine. You can play it. The camera is like really low quality. Yes, it's supposed to be like that. It's only 0.3 megapixels, so it's gonna be really, really choppy. Oh, hi. But it's gonna be really fucking choppy. You can record. But it's also gonna be very fucking slow, so I don't recommend doing that. Sync works well, but it doesn't really work at all. The brightness is fine. You go this dark and it can go this bright, and this is the mid, which I'm using to review this. The calculator calculates stuff fine. I mean, it is just a calculator, so who really cares? Now, there was no Google browser. There's only the ASUS browser that is on here because it's really fucking old. It's before you ever started seeing, with Chrome on it and stuff. Now, since I rooted it, I could go into root browser and change a bunch of stuff, but I don't really want to do that. Play Lite, using the browser or using Play Lite, it doesn't load. Like, it'll go to the screen, or sometimes it won't even load. But it will go to this screen, but it'll just stay on there. And it won't do a single fucking thing, not even show a single video. So that's one con about it. Now, browsing on the ASUS browser works well. It's pretty fast, sleek, depends on what your internet speed is, though, like your clock speed on your internet. But, yeah, it works well. The pages load fine. Yeah, stuff like that. Now, the max volume I'll use Geometry Dash for, not Geometry Dash, what am I doing? I'll use Angry Birds for an example. I'll use Angry Birds for an example. But I did not open YouTube. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bitch. Okay, I'll use Angry Birds as an example to change the volume. So let's start from the lowest. Also, this runs on an AC adapter and micro USB, which is really old. But okay. Okay, so this is the mute. This is the lowest. And that's the highest. So yeah, that's the end of the review. It's pretty cool for a child, but yeah, it's not really good if you want to use it for day-to-day use. Anyways, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. That's the end of the video. Goodbye. Woo! Hey guys, and today I am going to be reviewing the Motorola Zoom in 2023. Yes, I'm using OmniROM. It's KitKat. So first, we're going to test sunlight conditions and how bright the display is. So, as you can see, it doesn't do really well in bright sunlight. I don't think I had the brightness all the way up. Yeah, I don't. But when I turn it all the way up, you can see it a little bit better in sunlight. The sun's out. It's like 11 or something like that. Now, as you can see, you can see the screen just fine. It works perfectly. You can still navigate through settings like you normally would. You can still do a bunch of other stuff. You can still see the screen. It's just when it's pointed directly at the sun is where it starts to just get really dark and dim, so you can't really see it properly. Now, the Motorola Zoom has a 720p 1280 by 800 10-inch display. Now, by today's standards, that might seem like a little bit of a low resolution, but for its time, it was actually really good. Like, it used to be, like, basically, when it's trying to beat the iPad, the only thing that I think that doesn't perform that well is the LCD, the IPS display. I think it was no, this is a TFT, never mind. I think what doesn't perform well is the TFT display. It's just that it's really, the colors are really washed out on it. And I don't know, something about, like, the freaking, what do you call it? Something about the pixel density and a bunch of other stuff that's just really is not that great. It just seems really washed out and other things. It's still great for daily use. I mean, you can still kind of use it depending on if you got the Google Play Store on there, which I do have the Google Play Store on there. It's just that it doesn't work right, if you can see that. But yeah, it does work and you can use it. Now, the version I upgraded the Zoom to is Android 4.4.4 KitKat. And for today, it's still a usable version and you can use it. It's just that it needs to be on a high-spec phone or tablet, and it's pretty, even though it's called Project Seville and it's meant for devices with under 512 megabytes of RAM, the 718 megs of RAM on this, it just doesn't par well with this at all. You can overclock it if we go into the settings and go into performance, and then we we drag this slider up and down. You can underclock and overclock. So if you want to underclock, you can save battery, and if you want to overclock, you can basically use it for performance. Now, I did get the Verizon version of the Zoom, which means updates aren't directly from Google. Instead, they're directly from Motorola. Well, at least for the international version, which I do have, and it's actually right here. So, if you flip the tablet on its back, you'll see that it does say 3G. If the camera would focus, it does say 3G and has Bluetooth. This is the international version, so updates are directly from Verizon instead, and you know how slow Verizon is with their updates.
calling out on you, Galaxy Nexus. Well, the Verizon version of the Galaxy Nexus. Now, what I really like about the 3G version is that it saved me some money and I can still use it. Except it's more usable on Ice Cream Sandwich than it is on Kit Kat. That's the only thing I found like pretty strange on this tablet. Now the torch on this tablet is pretty bright. You can, if the app would launch, so if we turn it on, you could, if it would, okay, it's on. So as you can see, the torch is now on. It looks yellowed, but that's only because of age. This was released in 2011, so you know how that would be. But if we're in like a dark area or something, it works really well. It's just that I'm outside and of course it's not gonna work. I'm outside. The sunlight's pointing directly at me. And of course, the ZOOM was the first tablet to introduce Android's tablet UI, which is, why is my autofocus? And of course, the Motorola ZOOM was the first Android tablet to introduce the tablet UI, which was released in Honeycomb, all the way up to Jelly Bean 4.1.2, and got somewhat eradicated in 4.2, but it was, you could still like enable it, but in Kit Kat it was completely removed, which is what I'm on right now, and that's what root and Tablet Cat is for. But yeah, you can still root this tablet, you can still enable Tablet Cat, you can do all of those things. Now in a retrospective, this tablet in 2023 is not really great. It doesn't have good specs. Let me list about the specs really quick actually. So, this tablet has a 1 gigahertz Tegra 2 T20 CPU, and I think a Mali 400 GPU running at like 453 megahertz, I think. And 1 gig of RAM, which is actually 718 megabytes if you count what OmniROM and Cyanogen says. Now let's talk about photo quality. Now, if you didn't already know, I made a video about why I consider the Motorola ZOOM to be a Nexus. But in that video, I actually compared the photo quality. But now that I'm doing it on its own, we can see the photo quality in real time. So like, let me take a picture really quick. So as you can see, of course it's not gonna work. It's freaking bright as heck out here. Let me turn on immersive mode just so you can see it better. Bam! Immersive on. And as you can see, photo quality is pretty good. You can zoom in. It's kind of grainy when you actually zoom into the photo. But other than that, the entire photo looks really nice. And I honestly, if you're just taking photos at max quality on a 5 megapixel HD video camera, then I guess you could use it, as long as you don't care about bad photo quality or grainy images. Now another thing about this tablet, like I said earlier, the GPU is only 453 megahertz. So for example, if you go into developer options, and you scroll down to disable hardware overlays and force GPU rendering, it's going to be pretty slow, so you might want to turn that off by default if you don't want your tablet to lag as much. But if your GPU is fast enough and it's actually a bit faster than your CPU, then I guess you could toggle it on. Now let's talk about the make and design of this tablet. Now for its time, it seemed really revolutionary. With its extreme screen to body ratio, mostly the entire front is just a screen, except for the camera, the Motorola logo, and the Verizon logo if you have the Verizon ones. Now, there's also a notification light over here. You can't really see it in the camera from what I seeing on my camera, but it's right there. And it tells you if your tablet is off if you get a notification. And there's a little LED light down there. That's actually the charging light. that's what's used to indicate if your tablet's fully charged. So it turns green if it's fully charged, and if it's not fully charged, it's white. Now, the back of the tablet looks really nice in my opinion. I honestly think it's one of the best designs in all tablet history. So, like, I think this is actually the inspiration from the Galaxy Tab's design. The Galaxy Tab S8, I think. So you got the little camera power speaker and flashlight bar over here, and then you got another speaker right here. And there's a soft touch aluminum that feels really nice, including this normal aluminum that also feels nice in the hand when you're holding it, as a normal tablet. And if we go down to the bottom, you can see the FCC ID, the little indicators saying if it has 3G, 4G, and the little indicator saying Bluetooth, that it has Bluetooth. And back then, it was with Google. So basically, instead of being just Google, it was actually with Google. So that means that the Google apps that were installed on there were just with Google. They weren't by Google. And the Verizon logo twice on here is actually kind of annoying, not gonna lie, just saying. And at the bottom, you can kind of see a microphone right there.
Good morning.
Good morning, you two. There's this little microphone hole. I think there's also one at the top. Yeah, I think, no, there isn't. Never mind. So there's the ports down here. You get your mini HDMI port. You get your micro USB port to transfer files, not to charge it like your traditional micro USB. Get your little screws to unscrew the back. You got your charging port, which charges the tablet. Yes, it uses AC/DC adapter. That's how old this thing is. And you got a little dock connector here. So if you have like a special Motorola Zoom dock, you can connect it from that. And at the top, you have a headphone, 3.5mm headphone jack, which most phones don't have today. An SD and SIM card slot for, well, yeah. And if you have the Wi-Fi only version, then it's just an SD card slot. So we're gonna put that back in there really quick. At the side, you got your volume buttons, your two little volume buttons. And that's about it for the body and the material. Now, honestly, this is my final, so my final conclusion on this tablet is that it's, old, 2011 old. It's kind of usable in 2023. I mean, if you just want to use it as like a device to play Angry Birds Rio, normal Angry Birds, or Fruit Ninja, then yeah, go ahead, you can do that. If you want to use it as a camera, I would probably judge you, not gonna lie, I'm just saying. And if you want to use it as a calling device or a texting device, if you still have service on it, then go ahead, do you. And in retrospective, I think this was the most revolutionary tablet on the market back in 2011. And I think if Motorola made a Motorola Zoom 3 in 2023 or 2024, I think it would be the most high-spec tablet on the market if they could use the new NVIDIA Tegras, like the new Tegra chips. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Yes, I'm copying someone else's outro, but who cares? It's my video. I can do what I want. Peace out. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, today we are going to be reviewing something special, something old, something cool, something that is actually really small compared to this. It is called the iPod Touch 2nd Gen. And now you're probably wondering, how are you going to do a video on this? This thing is old as hell. How are you going to review it? What are you going to do? Isn't it already set up? Oh yes, I already set it up for your sake of me having to wait like an hour for to set it up and looking for the cable for it. So I already set it up. Actually, it's been set up actually. This thing is like the opposite of a phone. That's because it is. But this thing has a really small screen. So, editor, please zoom in. No, not that much. Okay, that's good enough. This thing is packed. As you can see, it has a bunch of features. And one of the main features is obviously the music app and iTunes. I'm gonna play like a second of this because I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah. And another thing that this can do is that, you can't see that? Oh, let me turn up the brightness. Is that good enough? And I'll turn it down. Okay, is that good enough? Okay, that's good enough. Jesus Christ, this is shaky. The main feature of this was the music. So yeah, guys, I forgot to note that the main feature was actually
Jesus,
touch.
if the camera...
Okay. And one of those features are obviously Bluetooth. Because, you know, Apple is in their earphones. I don't want you to, I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut this out, but I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna test some things. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just tested some stuff. Anyways, there's another app on this. It's Notes. Guys, if you want to read this, it's fine. Just take a minute and read it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna create a note. For example, I could type like hello. And there are some other things that I could write, like was your day? There was one thing that I wanted to show you guys, and it was this wallpaper. This isn't a wallpaper that was built in. I added this as the wallpaper, the custom wallpaper to the iPod. But another thing is the dock. Let me go get the dock, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, I got the dock and the iPod. Let's put it on. Damn you. Guys, hold. I want it. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys was something really, really cool. this thing. It's one of the apps in this contacts, I think. No. Dang it. Oh, there's the app. Voice memos. This app? Oh, Jesus Christ, the flash. This app? Yo, yo, yo. This is a... Jesus Christ. Yo, 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 yo. This is a robbery. Put your hands up. Bing. Okay, guys. And now we can go into the voice memos. Jesus Christ. Yo, 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 yo. This is a robbery. Put your hands up. And then this. It's me singing one of those songs. Wait. Oh crap, I forgot this was okay. Anyways. Can you please just cut that out already? Why is contact? Where is Siri? Wait, Siri's on iOS 8. Nope, this has... What iOS version does this have? I don't know what iOS version this thing has. Editor, can you put up the iOS version that it has? Okay, thank you. Anyways. Well, just put up. Hold on. Editor, wherever you see it, can you like put up a picture, please? Because I don't know. Well, let me try to connect to YouTube. Maybe that app works and I'm just stupid. Yeah. Oh. Focus. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that review, because that was the only review that I was doing for this. And also, 32 gigabytes. It has 32 gigabytes. Yeah, it has no camera. So yeah, that's the end of my review, guys. Like and subscribe. Well, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Hey guys, what is up, my homie dog, my soapy squad? I'm sorry. Hey guys, what's up? Today I am going to be recording a review of every single one of my phones. So the first phone I'll be reviewing, or the first phone I'll start with, is, help me, my therapist forced me to do this. Hey, and the first one that I'm going to be reviewing is,
LG G Stylo. The LG G. Oh, that's just shit. Next phone. The second one I'll be reviewing is my latest one. The Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Nintendo hates you. Now it's probably me, just me, but I think this phone's the bomb, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Man, I think this phone's really good for playing games. Is it just me or is that true? I think that's true. Next one, oh, the iPod. It's not really a phone, but it's something I had. Ooh. Anyways, it's something that I had. Next phone, now I have a duplicate of this, but only one of them work. The ZTE Zmax Z970. Yes, I have duplicates, but only one works. See, guys, look. This one's the working one. This is by Metro PCS, and this one's the working one. It's by T-Mobile. You can see. BitLife works completely fine. Anyways, the next one we're going to be reviewing is obviously both of these other ZTE phones that I found somewhere. Now, this is the Grand X4 and the, I forgot what model this is. I think this is the Blade Zmax. It's dead. All I gotta say is it's pretty good. This next one is most likely one of my favorites. Not close to the ZTE Zmax, but pretty close. It's the ZTE Grand X4. It has Android 6.0.1. It's basically kind of like one of those really good phones, except, well, it can't really run things that smooth. As you can see, it's kind of buffering when I do this, but when I do this, it's fine. Like, let's run 2 games on it first. This one has a bad battery, so I gotta do it fast. I gotta do it fast. Okay, so the first game we're gonna be doing or playing on this is Angry Birds 2. I'm gonna shout it. I'm gonna shout Angry Birds 2! Anyways, I had to. I'm sorry. As you can see, it's taking forever to load. Oh, it's loading. Oh, it's loading. Oh, this phone is slow. I get it. Okay. It finally loaded. Let's take a moment to rise in despair. Right. Well, that was Angry Birds and Geometry Dash. The phone died. Stupid piece of shit. But I still think we can salvage some things from it. Go home. Do something. No. Yeah! Why? Gross. The next one we're going to be reviewing is this one. The Samsung Galaxy. This is in the Samsung Galaxy. What the fuck am I talking about? The Samsung Instinct S30. I do not have a charger for this, but all I can say is pretty good. Okay. Next phone. Now, this is the Huawei M735. It has a resistive touch, so This might be really annoying, but guys, I'll test the camera. Look at this shitty ass Look at this shitty camera. What type of camera is this? What the? See, that's what I call bad cameras right there. Hold on, guys. I'll entertain you guys while I'm trying to fix this. Okay. So, why did the chicken cross the road? To kill himself? I don't know. Oh, I got a good one. Why did LG get sued? Because life isn't good. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the LG. The LG. This is the LG Motion 4G, guys. The LG Motion 4G. As you can see, it's taking forever to... Oh! No. As you can see, it works fine. It can also run Pac-Man 256. Let's try that game. It's by the official Pac-Man makers. Okay, we'll try Slither.io then. Slither... I freaking... Hello? Oh, Slither.io, guys! Slither.io. So, guys, this is Slither.io on the LG Motion. Oh! On the LG Motion 4G. Holy shit! Anyways, hey bud, what's up, bud? Oh no! Why? God, why? Close to last phone. This thing I stole. Let me check my feed. Hold. That's the... Oh, stop! As you can see, guys, YouTube performs pretty well. As you can see. My mom. Anyways, I'll test the game, guys. So, how about Friday Night Funkin'? Does that sound good to you guys? I think it sounds good to me. Yeah. Let's try Friday Night Funkin'. Don't mind the screen crack, it's fun. The guitar band would love to wind up play. As you can see, guys, Friday Night Funkin' works fine. Surprising. Don't ask me why I'm doing some shit games on here. I don't know. Anyway. Anyways, no! Okay, I'm sorry. Next game. Angry Birds Classic. Hi-ho! The text can't fit on the screen. Why? Whoa. Why can't the text fit on the... Okay. Woo! Let me turn on sound. I don't care if I love... Almost done. Oh my, thank the Lord Jesus Christ. By the way, Creeper's in this. Say hi, Creeper. Hi guys. My name is Creeper. Okay. Anyways, next. Well, this is really a tablet, but Yeah. My tablet. Anyway, do I really have to say anything about this? It's broken. Anyways, my other tablet that I got for Christmas. It works. It's basically it's just an iPad. Like it's an iPad, bro. It's not that cool. Anyways, last tablet. You're probably wondering what is this and how did you get it and did you hack into the security systems in order to get this shit? And I'm like, no, I didn't. It's the Me Traveler 78C, guys. The Me Traveler 78C. 78, I think, actually. It's the Me Traveler, guys. It looks like a piece of shit. It barely does anything, alright? It works like a piece of shit. It doesn't turn on. Doesn't do anything. And it sucks! Oh my god. You suck. Thank you guys for watching my review on every single one of my gosh darn Jesus Christ. What the hell? Thanks for watching my review on every single one of my phones. Make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, guys, goodbye.